Hey guys, what's going on? It's Colin here again, back with another fan video. This is going to be the first of probably many collab videos I'm doing with my buddy Rob, where I'm going to take the videos and put them up, but they're going to be his fans. So he stopped by today, drop off a new toy for me, and he happened to have this one in his car that he picked up at the New Jersey meet, so I figured we'd do a little video on it. It's a 1915, you said?
1915.
GE 2-star as they're known. It's because of these little star-shaped oscillator knobs. Got the information's on the side here. It's kind of in the way though. The loop's in the way.
You can actually loosen this up and rotate that this way. Everybody can see that.
There we go.
This is what's known as a 78777. There's actually a couple of fans with that same model designation for, I think, from 1915 to around 1917, 1918, with minor differences.
Yeah,
that was their residence fan that they had made, 6-blade, 6-pole motor, slow spinning, supposed to put out the same amount of air as the 4-pole with the 4-blade. Yeah,
so you guys have probably seen the video of my AOU, which if not, I'll put a card for it up there. That thing just screams. This thing just sits here and just hums away. It runs nice and slow. It moves a lot of air though. And like Rob was saying, it's got a 6-pole motor in there, which you can kind of see through the vents. And it just, honestly, the motor's like the loudest part right now. But yeah, it's a 3-speed, as you can see. Does this use a speed coil, or is it?
It does use a speed coil,
okay.
Yes.
So it's 3 speeds with the speed coil. And I guess we'll go ahead and fire it up on high here. Get a little startup sound.
It's a little noisy because the bearings are sad.
Yeah. Well, this is, I should have mentioned before, this is as found condition. This is actually original condition, probably. So yeah, the bearings are a little sad. But despite that, it runs nice. Throws out a nice breeze. But I mean, it probably looks faster on video, but the blades are not really spinning that fast. You can still see the hub and everything pretty much. I mean, there's the shaft there.
It does about 1,000 RPM.
Yeah, it's not really turning that fast. Go ahead and turn on the oscillator here. And despite that bad bearing making a lot of noise, it's a pretty smooth runner.
I'm sure a lot of that noise is actually
resonating in the table, right?
Table, and the base blade is a little loose, so we have a lot of echoing going on.
My Vortelex does the same thing. Get down to medium here. This camera's probably going to be picking up on the ultrasonic cleaner that's running in the background more than the fan in terms of noise. You can go down the low. Even the switch has still got a nice snap to it.
I'm partial to my pancakes, but GE made a hell of a fan in 1915, because these things, every time you find them, they always run so well. Despite having all the issues that this thing does have. It's a pretty good run.
It's a very, very quiet fan, but it's throwing out a nice breeze. I don't really have a way of showing you guys anything out here, but it's a nice breeze. You can feel it. You know, I'm like 10-15 feet away from the thing now, and I can still feel the breeze it's throwing off on low. It's definitely a quality piece. Everything's on this is cast iron and brass, right?
As far as I know, yes.
Because this all looks like iron to me.
Yeah, I believe it is. I believe this is actually one of the last all iron fans. They actually, it's funny because this fan is later than I have a GE roundback oscillator, which is a continuous oscillator, a lot like this fan, but instead of having this oscillator mechanism, the whole back of the motor is pot metal.
Oh, okay.
And for whatever reason, they went from pot metal back to cast iron. Who knows? GE pot metal I find to be actually on the better side of the quality. You know, a couple fans that made out of pot metal are complete junk. The GE's okay, it's just that's a fan that I am afraid of getting into just because it is pot metal.
Yeah.
It does need to be restored though.
It's understandable. And you are planning to do a full restoration on this one, right?
Yeah. I'm even going to go as far as rewinding the stator, just because this is a fan that is going to be continuously used in my house. I do like these GEs, and the one that I did have was a restored fan. I sold it. Biggest mistake I ever made.
It's usually the way it goes.
But I did like the way that fan ran, and it was a daily runner. It actually ran pretty much non-stop in my house, just like my Pancake does. And I want to be able to do the same for this, and I know they're quiet and they're good runners, so this will be a fun project to get into. I'm going to personally outsource the stator, but I'm going to do a lot of the restoration myself. So painting, polishing, all that stuff.
Cool.
I'll be doing that myself.
So at some point in the future, we'll have to make an update video on this thing when it's all fully restored. But figured this would be a good place to start. We'll go back up to high here and do a spin down. And you have some unrestored fans too, right?
I got a lot.
Yeah.
I got more than I can even count right now, and that's post-storage clean out. So you can just imagine how many I actually have compared to what I used to have, and I still can't count them all. So.
Well, for reference, I'll put the video up here. The video I did about the fan giveaway and that storage locker, those were all Rob's. So you could see where that was. But anyways, I think that'll do it for this video. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks, Rob, for bringing it by.
Of course.
Like I said, this is going to be the first of probably many collab videos that we do. So stay tuned for those. But anyways, thank you all for watching. If you like what you see, hit the little like and subscribe buttons. I'd appreciate that. By all means, leave a comment if you have one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.